Coming to you tonight from Portland, Oregon, we welcome you to another edition of the Red Brand. This is Monday Night Raw, as we are now 2 weeks away from Hell in a Cell. And in our main event tonight, it is a big one, as the United States Champion Sheamus will team up with the WWE Champion Roman Reigns to take on their challengers for Hell in a Cell, Batista and Keith Lee. Massive tag team match for our main event here this evening. We kick things off though with the Raw Women's Champion. Here comes Dakota Kai.
Making her way to the ring, from Auckland, New Zealand, the Raw Women's Champion, Dakota Kai!
Dakota Kai will defend the Raw Women's Championship in 2 weeks at Hell in a Cell against former champion Io Shirai. Can Kai hang on to that championship? We will find out at Hell in a Cell. Kai obviously cashing in her Money in the Bank contract to become Raw Women's Champion on the same night that she won the Money in the Bank contract. Tonight though, she takes on Shotzi. Shotzi arriving in style.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi!
Shotzi could really use a victory here tonight. She is 0-2 in her win-loss record since Universe Mode began. And what an opportunity it is for Shotzi tonight, taking on the Raw Women's Champion. And you've got to think that if Shotzi is victorious here this evening, that will launch her into contention for the Raw Women's title. Dakota Kai dealing with a lot right now, obviously. Io Shirai coming after her Raw Women's Championship. We saw last week Shayna Baszler also has her eyes on that championship as well. So, bad situation all around for Dakota Kai. Shotzi could very well take advantage of that here tonight and pick up the victory against Kai. WWE Universe firmly behind Shotzi as the referee calls for the bell, and we are now underway. Collar and elbow tie to begin proceedings. Shotzi with a jawbreaker. Kai now firing back. Shotzi with a counter there to that kick attempt, went for the discus forearm. Kai was able to block it. And now look at the kicks from Dakota Kai. Putting those educated feet to good use. Missed out on that double foot stomp though. And now Shotzi trying to take advantage. Kai sent into the corner for a splash. And now from behind, Shotzi with a takedown. Big knee strike right to the skull. Shotzi full of fire here tonight or more. She knows how much this opportunity means to her. Oh, as she targets the legs of Dakota Kai. Here's the first coming out with the match. And a kick out at one. Big jumping elbow drop right to the chest of the champion. And now Kai set up. No, she lands on her feet. And now Kai trying to end this quick. Rolling up Shotzi for a 1 count. And for the single leg drop kick, nobody home. And now Shotzi, oh my goodness. The skull colliding into the knee. Cover by Shotzi and another 1 count. Shotzi trying to deal those big blows to put Dakota down. But off the leg trip, Dakota Kai regaining control here in this contest. And now Shotzi's in the corner. Here comes Dakota Kai with the Kaio kick. No, Shotzi able to evade it. And there's a big knee strike. Cover again on the champion. Shotzi to pick up a big win. But Kai, great ring presence there, grabbing hold of the bottom rope. And now Shotzi trying to go off to the leg here of the champion now, trying to keep Dakota Kai grounded. Great strategy there by Shotzi. But now Kai kicks her away. And here come those educated feet once again. As Kai sends Shotzi back into the corner. She's going to look for it again. Here comes the Kaio kick right in the face. Shotzi unable to evade that one. And now here comes Kai again with the running face wash. Shotzi could be out of it. And now Dakota Kai setting up for the GTK. Shotzi though trying to block it. Shotzi down to 1 knee, trying to block the GTK, and she manages to avoid it for the time being. Inverted atomic drop, down goes Dakota. And Shotzi follows up. But Kai again kicks away Shotzi. There's the double foot stomp. Right to the midsection. Shotzi though the back elbow. And now Shotzi with a big right hand. Russian leg sweep into the octopus stretch. Submission maneuver here on the champion. And what is Dakota Kai going to do here? Can she fight on in this matchup? Kai trying to fight out, and she does. Separation created, this matchup rolls on, and now Dakota, fisherman suplex with a perfect bridge, shoulders down on Shotzi for the counter 2. Shotzi put back to her feet. Kai went for the enziguri. Shotzi went for the super kick, and there's the enziguri. Kai called her the second time. And now, the champion up to the top right with the double foot stomp. Shotzi able to evade. And now Shotzi knee to the midsection, big right hand. There's the question mark kick. And Dakota Kai is reeling. There goes the champion sent to the outside. And Shotzi's feeling good. How about a high risk? Says Shotzi. Tope Suicida, oh my goodness. Kai caught him the big right. And now Dakota Kai's up top. Crossbody. Wipes out Shotzi. And now Dakota's in position. Kick to the midsection off the ropes. Dakota Kai with the chiropractor. Cover on Shotzi. And the champion gets the win. There's some momentum for the Raw Women's Champion.
Here is your winner, Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai earning some momentum, heading into Hell in a Cell, where she will defend the Raw Women's title against the former champion, Io Shirai. Now that Retribution is behind me, I can finally go after what I really want. Championship gold. Nobody to hold me back. Nobody to rely on. Listen, word of advice. In this business, if the system doesn't get behind you, there's nothing you can do to change your standing. I don't remember asking for your advice. Well, a brief little exchange there between Dominik Dijakovic and Dolph Ziggler.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. making her way to the ring, accompanied by Candice LeRae, representing The Way, from Melbourne, Australia, Indy Hartwell.
Indy Hartwell set for singles action tonight as we prepare for an in-ring debut here in Universe Mode. I wonder who it's going to be. More women's division action on the way here tonight on the red brand, and The Way make their way to the ring. Candice LeRae, of course, will remain at ringside for this matchup in the hopes of helping Indy Hartwell spoil this in-ring debut for a certain superstar. Who that superstar will be is anyone's guess, but we won't have to wait long to find out who will be making their in-ring debut on Monday Night Raw here in Universe Mode. It is just moments away. Who will Indy Hartwell be facing here this evening? Let's find out. Oh dear. Well, Indy Hartwell's going to need all the luck that she can get. Here comes Zaya Lee. From China, one of the most fiercest competitors I have ever seen inside of the squared circle, Zaya Lee has all the tools that she needs to become a champion here in Universe Mode. And tonight she makes her in-ring debut on Monday Night Raw here in Universe Mode. Look at the speed, look at the quickness. Zaya Lee getting set for battle against Indy Hartwell of The Way. Indy's going to need some luck here tonight. This is going to be a tough task to overcome Zaya Lee. And already, Zaya Lee showcasing her striking prowess. What a knee there, right to the midsection of Indy Hartwell. And now Hartwell sent off the ropes. Zaya Lee went for the knee strike. Hartwell's lucky to evade that one. And now face first goes Zaya Lee. Hartwell taking advantage of the opening there. Oh, and there's a kick right to the spine of Zaya. And now Hartwell looking to follow up. There's another kick right to the midsection. And there's a super kick right to the face. Went for the stomp. Hartwell caught him with a kick. And now Indy Hartwell trying to get back into this matchup. Nice throw. Right into a knee drop. I would not take your eyes off Zaya Lee. Double axe handle. Spinning back kick. My goodness. Hartwell is rocked. And Zaya Lee plants her to the canvas once again. Drop kick. Right to the spine now. Zaya Lee always ready for battle. Hartwell's finding that out the hard way here tonight. More strikes from Zaya Lee. Zaya just unloading on Indy Hartwell here tonight. And Candice LeRae has been concerned all throughout this matchup. Hartwell picked back up to a vertical base. And now sent into the corner. Big forearm by Zaya Lee. And Candice now trying to distract Zaya. Trying to give Indy Hartwell an opening here right now. And Hartwell's going to take it. Big back elbows in the corner. There's another one to the chest. And now Zaya Lee picked back up to her feet. And here comes some more kicks. One of the most proficient strikers that I have seen compete inside that squared circle. As Hartwell went for the kick. Zaya Lee with the reversal. Oh, and what a kick by Zaya. Hartwell just may have got knocked out. But Zaya Lee not quite finished yet. Lining up Indy Hartwell. I'm surprised Hartwell can even stand after that spinning back kick. And oh my God, down she goes again. Tornado kick by Zaya Lee. And that is all she wrote for Indy Hartwell. That was an impressive in-ring debut to Universe Mode.
Here is your winner, Zaya Lee.
Zaya Lee has arrived. And she just decimated Indy Hartwell in a matter of minutes.
Coming soon to Universe Mode. A new era for NXT. Don't miss the premiere of NXT 2.0.
We are back here on Monday Night Raw, and earlier tonight it was Dominik Dijakovic in one-on-one action with Jinder Mahal. And Dijakovic would set up Mahal for this sit-out choke bomb. High impact delivered, and then Dijakovic would finish the job. Watch the impact on this. He calls it the Cyclone Kick. Right to the face of the modern day Maharaja. And that would be all she wrote for Jinder Mahal. But then moments ago it was tag team action as the Usos took on the Street Profits. And Angelo Dawkins would set up for that pop-up spine buster. Jimmy Uso though would deliver the super kick. And then a second one would follow up. And that would set up Angelo Dawkins for the Usos splash. And the Usos pick up the victory for the first time here in Universe Mode. Moving on now to our main event of the evening, as here comes the Limitless One, Keith Lee.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Keith Lee.
In 2 weeks at the Hell in a Cell Premium Live event, Keith Lee will challenge Sheamus for the United States Championship after he won a fatal four-way #1 contenders match last week here on Monday Night Raw. Keith Lee already has one loss, thanks to the Celtic Warrior. Can he avenge that loss in 2 weeks at Hell in a Cell? Will Keith Lee finally become a champion here in Universe Mode? He failed to become United States Champion at Elimination Chamber in the finals of the tournament to crown the inaugural United States Champion. Can he redeem himself in 2 weeks' time at Hell in a Cell? Tonight, though, he is set for tag team action as he teams up with this man, the Animal, Batista. And what a team this could be.
And his partner from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista!
Well, while Keith Lee looks to win his first championship, Batista looks to get his back. And in 2 weeks' time, he gets the opportunity. He faces Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship in a Hell in a Cell match. Can Batista regain the WWE Championship after losing it to Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank? We are going to find out in just 2 weeks' time. Hell of a main event though here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is champions versus challengers, as Batista teams up with Keith Lee to take on United States Champion Sheamus and WWE Champion Roman Reigns. A massive main event for you here this evening as we come to you from Portland, Oregon. Batista and Keith Lee are ready as they await the arrival of the champions. A lot of Keith Lee supporters here tonight, it seems. Here comes the Celtic Warrior, the United States Champion, Sheamus.
And from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Sheamus is undefeated here in Universe Mode since it began. He is 7-0 in his win-loss record. What a reign it has been for the Celtic Warrior Sheamus as he prepares to battle not only his challenger for the Hell in a Cell Premium Live event, but also the Animal, Batista. There is the WWE Champion, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the needle mover, Roman Reigns, accompanied to the ring by his special counsel, Paul Heyman.
And accompanied by his special counsel, Paul Heyman, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, Roman Reigns!
Well, Roman Reigns is known as the head of the table, but now he has the WWE Championship to prove it here in Universe Mode. Reigns became WWE Champion at the Money in the Bank Premium Live event when he defeated Batista. Batista now utilizing his rematch clause in order to get back the championship at Hell in a Cell. And these two men will battle inside the hellish structure that is the Hell in a Cell. And it is going to be a brutal encounter, that is for sure. Batista has one shot, one opportunity to get back the WWE Championship and prove to the world that his career is far from over. However, if Batista does fall short at Hell in a Cell for the WWE Championship, maybe it is time to consider a retirement. If you ask Roman Reigns, that is what he is going to make sure happens. Roman Reigns believes Batista's time is numbered here in WWE, and he will put an end to the Animal in 2 weeks' time. This all started when Roman Reigns called Batista an old man. Thus far, Batista has struggled to best the Tribal Chief. Will Hell in a Cell prove different? Can Batista end the reign of Roman Reigns earlier than expected. We have just got 2 weeks to find out. But tonight we have got this awesome tag team main event. As Keith Lee and Sheamus start things off, Keith Lee, he's ready to go, but Sheamus tags in Roman Reigns. And now Reigns wants some of the big man. And Keith Lee knocks down the WWE Champion. And now these bulls locking horns. And here comes Reigns with a big right hand. Keith Lee just got dropped. Oh, and again Reigns falls. Big crossbody there by the challenger to the United States title. And now Reigns sent into the corner. There's the Grizzly Magnum. Oh, and Keith Lee went to the back. And Reigns following up with a spine buster. Here's an early cover, and not even a 1 count there for the Tribal Chief. Keith Lee was able to power out, and Keith Lee with a spinning heel kick, showcasing his agility. Went for the standing moonsault, nobody home. And a guy the size of Keith Lee should not be able to move like that. As now Keith Lee sent into the corner, and now of course Sheamus wants in. And there's a boot right to the midsection of Keith Lee. Lee sent back into the corner, and Sheamus continuing the attack. Knees right to the midsection. I know Keith Lee with some forearms. Keith Lee able to get some shots there on the United States Champion. Oh, what a right hand. And now in comes Batista, the former WWE Champion. The first ever WWE Champion here in Universe Mode. He will go down in history with that under his belt. Oh, what a knee there by Sheamus. Right to the back of the skull of Batista. And now Sheamus with a powerbomb. Coming out by the Celtic Warrior to put this matchup away. Kick out at 1. Still early days in this matchup. Sheamus went for the chop. And here comes Batista. Oh, swinging side slam. And now Batista unloading on Sheamus. The Celtic Warrior taking a beating. And he went to try and tag in Roman Reigns there. Batista having none of that. He's going to make Reigns wait. Oh, and shoulder first into the turnbuckle goes Batista. And now Sheamus follows up with a double axe handle. Batista picked back to his feet and sent into the corner. And Sheamus once again with the knees right to the gut this time of Batista. And there's the tag. In comes Roman Reigns, and Batista trying to crawl his way to Keith Lee. And in comes Keith Lee. There's a knee right to the midsection by Reigns. And now Reigns, no, Keith Lee with a reversal. And Roman Reigns being picked back to his feet. Big open palm strike, chop to the chest. There's a second one. Another open palm strike, and he tops off that sequence with another Grizzly Magnum. Keith Lee now looking to get a big win over the WWE Champion, but Reigns with a forearm. Pump handle suplex. And the big man is down. Roman Reigns getting set up. Superman punch. Right into the cover goes Reigns to put this matchup away. Keith Lee survives. Keith Lee gets his shoulder up at the count of 2. And now Reigns going after the leg of Keith Lee. And now Reigns No, Keith Lee with the reversal. Another open palm strike. Another chop. And look at Keith Lee go. Tag back to Batista. And now Batista getting his hands on the WWE Champion. Spinebuster into the cover to pin the champion right here. And no, Reigns stays in it. And now Batista's calling for the Batista bomb. Reigns is in trouble, but Reigns counters. Big clothesline. Batista right back to his feet. Roman Reigns, no. Batista from behind, back suplex. And oh, Sheamus wanted the tag. Instead, he catches the shot right to the spine. And now Reigns will run to Batista. Big Saito suplex. Down goes the animal. And now Reigns. He's primed to deliver the Superman punch right to the face of Batista. And uh-oh. Reigns now looking for the spear, perhaps. Batista's going to be sent off the ropes. And Reigns with the spear. Batista saw it coming. And now Batista setting up Reigns. Here it comes. Batista bomb. Batista to pin the WWE Champion. Oh, Reigns shoulder up. Tag back to Keith Lee. And Keith Lee went for a stomp. Reigns right to the midsection. Looking for something. Keith Lee reverses. And Keith Lee with a spine buster. A spine buster there with one arm. Oh, and Reigns with a shot right to the back. Keith Lee sent back into the corner. Tag back to the United States Champion Sheamus. Double axe handle to the arm of Keith Lee. And now looking for white noise. Keith Lee though with the elbows. Able to avoid it. And Keith Lee with a spine buster to Sheamus. Keith Lee is on a roll right now as he goes after Roman Reigns. And look at these two men going back and forth with right hands. Reigns with another one. And now Sheamus trying to take advantage. Power slam. And now Sheamus setting up Batista for the beats of the bell run. Meanwhile, Keith Lee knocks Reigns off the apron. Roman Reigns and Batista are out of the equation. It comes down to these two. Big Bang catastrophe. Keith Lee to pin the United States Champion 2 weeks before Hell in a Cell. We got it. Keith Lee just pinned the champion.
Here are your winners, Keith Lee and the Animal Batista.
If Keith Lee does that at Hell in a Cell, we are going to have a new United States Champion. Keith Lee just got his win back over Sheamus.